Hey, what's going on? This is Justin Glover, and in this video I'm going to show you how to turn a written sales letter into a video sales letter in 2 minutes or less using Keynote. Now, I'm going to show you using Keynote, but this probably works with PowerPoint as well. So if you're using PowerPoint, it's probably very similar in the process. But really quickly, before we get into the content and I show you how to do that, if you are looking to learn more about myself or business partner Brenda Gagne, you can go to results513.com and click on the About tab at the top of the page. While you're there, you're also going to be able to take a tour of Results 513. You can check out our blog, check out the podcast. There's lots of good stuff, lots more videos like this on the blog. A lot of really great trainings you can get plugged into. And you can also take a tour of the members area and see exactly what makes our training unique to anything else that's out there in the marketplace right now, and how it's helping entrepreneurs just like you get better results in your business by making some simple little tweaks like I'm going to show you here in this. All right, so that's enough of that. Let's get into the content. Let me show you how to do this thing. So the first thing you're going to need is your written sales letter, obviously, and you're going to want to format it so that it's all the same format. So if you have any like big bold headlines or something, you can leave the colors there, but you may have to just select everything and make it all the same size, all uniform font, just so you can go ahead and modify it and make the changes and the formatting changes that you need to make before we transfer it over into Keynote. So what I've done is just took the first part of an existing sales letter, just like the opening little sentence here, or paragraph or two. So we're going to take this and basically turn it into a Keynote in just a couple of steps. So the first thing that we want to do, and this is sort of annoying and there may be a better way to actually do this, but the space in here will actually show up as a blank slide. So we need to remove the space. All right, so we're going to remove all of the spacing in each sentence. That's the first thing you'll need to do. So I'm just going to run down here, and this is also why I didn't do an entire sales letter, because I don't want to take a ton of time showing you how. Okay, so once that is done, if on any one slide you're going to want multiple lines, so you want to say something and then you want to space down on that same slide and say it and have another sentence, you can do that. But if you just leave it like this, it will not show up this way. Basically, every line or every sentence will be on one slide. So if you want to have it on the same slide, what you can do, so let's say that we wanted this right here, but that's not all to be on the same slide as this next sentence. So what we would do is just backspace on this sentence right here and then do a shift, enter, and then you can put some space in it. Since we hit shift, that will actually be on the same slide, and then the next slide will start right here. All right, so I'm going to do one more down here. Just say we wanted to put this question on the same slide. So I'm just going to hit shift space a couple times, and then I'm actually going to hit shift space a couple times. So we'll have 3 lines on this one, just so you can see what it's like. It might screw the formatting up a little bit on that particular slide, but just so you can see how it actually works. All right, so that's the first thing you need to do. Now, once you've got it formatted the way that you think you want it, the next thing is just select all and put the font that you want on the video sales letter. I prefer to use Crayon. And then you want to center the text. So you would center it and make it bold. And then let's change it to like 72 and hit enter. And so then that makes like this. And this is, I'm just in Pages. You can do this in Microsoft Word or anything else. But once you have the format like this, that is when you'll copy it and then you'll actually open up Keynote. So I'm going to start a brand new Keynote here. So there's no pre-configured settings or anything like that in it. Bring the zoom down a little bit so you can see it better. Now, one thing that you're going to want to do in Keynote, you're going to click on Document, and then Standard, the slide size, it's set to Standard 4:3. Do Custom Slide Size, and where it says 10 by 24, you want to do 1280 by 720. So if you'll change that, click OK, it'll modify this slide. Now the next step is pretty important. Up here where it says View, you want to click View and go to Outline. All right. Now there may be another way, depending on the version of Keynote you're using, there may be another way to get to the outline, but that's what you're looking for. And then what you do, since you've already got it copied from the other place, you would just paste it in. Right? We had 72 copied, so let's go and find it and select all, copy, and then come over here and paste it in. Now once it's pasted in, you'll see that it comes, everything is right in here. So let's just start up at the top, and I'm going to play this and we'll see what happened. So you can see that it actually pulls all of the words in, and as we scroll through here, everything's pretty much formatted, and this is the slide where I put that space in here. So that's not all. I'm so confident. That's where I hit shift space. All right, and all of these other ones, okay, so this is the slide where I hit shift space twice and had 3 different lines. So you can see how that affects the actual outcome of the presentation. Now you may be able to play around with this, but that will save you a ton of time. I know one of the worst things that I would do is whenever I would have something written and want a video sales letter for it, taking the time to plug in all of the stuff and create all the individual slides, it's just a nightmare. So this will save you a ton of time doing that. It may not be perfect, just run through everything. You can always go into the master slide, and maybe if you want to make your text go a little bit bigger or fill up more of the slide, you can just go and change this on the master slide, and that way it'll apply to all of them. But that's how you do it. It's pretty simple, very easy. You can do the same thing with Keynote or with PowerPoint as well. It may be a little bit different instructions, but the main thing is to paste it in, to format the text first, change the dimensions to 1280 by 720, and then paste it in to the outline format. And once you do that, you'll be good to go to paste that in, and you will have a video sales letter ready to go in 2 minutes or less. So hopefully you found this helpful, and if you did, we would definitely appreciate it if you would share it with somebody. And also, if you enjoy the free stuff that we put out like this, then you're absolutely going to love the additional trainings we've got on this topic inside the Results 513 members area. There's literally hundreds of little tutorial step-by-step things like this, little hacks that we show you in there on how to build a business. So anything having to do with business marketing, there's lots of stuff in there. You're going to love it. So go ahead and head over to results513.com/more to get more information on how to join the community. Again, looking forward to seeing you in that community, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.